Hello and good evening. Yes, once again, it's been a while ever since I posted a video more special about the customers. But lately, in being in a service section, so you'll find that there are very many annoying customers. But nevertheless, you as a service provider, you have to be at your best. So just today, I've come around to just give you 5 tips of those annoying customers that you should get rid of, and you should be keen on providing a service. You just have to make sure that the customer's attitude is not going to change. So number one, a customer who comes with a phone or speaks on phone when you're talking or interacting with them. A customer who is already on phone speaking with someone else is a very difficult customer to provide a service with. But what are you going to do about that? What you do, you tell the customer, please can you continue with that phone call? I'm waiting. And so you can't, you know the best thing you can do, because it's time, service is time. So what you do, you be attending to another customer, and then this other customer receives the phone call, then they come back. That, I think that is the best or polite way, instead of them carrying out a phone call, look at them, then you come back. They take all the time, then you come back and you do it, and then attend to them. Then the second thing would be customers who come to any service place when they just don't know the systems, they don't know the guidelines. You're going to, with this kind of customers, you're going to have to take more time serving them, and they're going to kill your service provision. How? You have to teach them. You have to take them through all the service provisions that that are taking place at that time. So if you're going to take off time to teach that client that this service works like this, you have to pick a token, you have to do this and this, already you're wasting time. Then a customer who is going to come to the service place, when the customer is aware what to do, the customer comes in, sits, picks the token, does everything right, fills the paper, and then goes to the serving place. Those are customers, very good. But the customer who doesn't know what the procedures that you're supposed to take, those are customers who will kill the kind of service provision that you're doing. Another kind of customer who we really need to take or keen note about is a customer who comes in with a colleague. One, a customer who comes in with a colleague is a customer who wants the colleague to be given a seat. Yeah, he wants to make the colleague busy as is carrying out, as you're giving them a service. The colleague has to be busy, in that they wait for each other for a very long time. Remember, the few seats that you have, there are those ones that you know, other customers are coming in, but they have come along with their colleagues, and then you have to give the colleague a seat. The whole service provision, the other customer who has come in again, who may need the service at that same time, is already cancelled out. Maybe might even be standing, which is wrong. So the best thing to do, make sure when a customer comes in with a colleague, you ask them politely who exactly needs service. Maybe if at all at your service station, you may be having some seats outside. So for a customer who comes in with a colleague, maybe the colleague can sit outside to wait for their friend to do any kind of transaction or any kind of service, and then service goes on. Otherwise, if you don't do something like that, the customer might end up killing your wait time, might end up failing your service. Then, for service providers who make queues, you find that most organizations, they work on a process of fast come, fast serve. So when a customer comes in, there are those corporate customers. I think very many organizations lately have adopted to a policy of this is corporate, this is not corporate. So they kind of divide. So a customer who comes to a wrong section, whereby you're providing them a service, they want to act like they're corporate. They don't want to wait. They don't want to make a line. You're like, oh my God, what can we do to such kind of customers? Those customers make your service provision fail. They're going to make your service provision fail. So what are you going to do with such customers? The best thing to do with such kind of customers, advise them. Advise them. You're like, excuse me, sir, how can we do? How can we help you? Do you want corporate? Direct the customer to the corporate section. Because if you don't direct them, of course, these customers are going to make you fail on that. They're going to make you fail. They want the best service ever. And this is a section whereby, these are customers who are coming through once in a while, so you know how to handle them. Or maybe you're teaching them. These corporate customers may not be expecting of sitting with this other character and sitting with that. But so you need to teach. You need to be aware of all that. And then customers who don't know how to read. Yeah. Customers may not know how to read. I've been in an area where customers don't may need to be explained to all the things that require to have a service in a particular kind of place. Yeah. So if a customer is new to your premises and this customer doesn't know how to read, the customer will come. If at all he helps you to sit, you thank God. But you will find those ones who will come, stand. If at all, if you don't have customer service section, they will stand until. So make sure you have the customer service section. Tell your customers that this place, if you don't know how to read, make sure you teach all the customer service provider in that section what to do, when to do, when a customer comes in, the questions that they expect, do they have answers for them? So thank you. As for today, we needed to talk about the kind of customers that we get and how to handle them. Thank you so much. These are our first videos, but for sure we are going ahead and we have to make sure we handle our customers right. Thank you so much.